want to share with us on the topic under this theme, the topic I titled, How to Activate Generational Blessings. And I want you to understand is that in dealing with the demon of poverty, it is interesting for you to understand that it has nothing absolutely to do with your fasting and prayer. This is not to negate the importance and the place, the vital role fasting and prayer plays in your life, that without which you are just a tool in the hands of the enemy. But in dealing with the demon of poverty, it has nothing to do absolutely with your fasting and prayer. You will recall that in his days of ministry on earth, Jesus Christ healed all manner of diseases and sicknesses. The Bible, speaking of him, said, and he went about doing good, healing all manner of sicknesses, all manner of diseases. He cleansed the lepers, casted out all manner of demons. One particular demon in the book of Mark 5 was so outstanding. The Bible says that this man called the Genezareth sat in a cemetery as his own compound, using a tomb as his own room. And he was so violent that that road was declared off. No man could pass through that road anymore until the day Jesus came, passing that route. That the disciples told him, there is a violent man along this route. Why are you following this road? He said, there's something in him that this generation must see, that they have not discovered yet, and that is my interest. While Jesus was passing, the man took a glance of him, and the demons in him roared. The Bible says the demons in him, when Jesus asked them, what is your name? They all chorus, our name is what? Legions. Meaning how many? 6,000 demons in one. And the Bible says he commanded them at their plea to enter the waters, and they ran into waters and went into head of swine. Peace. Jesus raised the dead. If you can't remember any, you remember Lazarus. Come on and throw for us. I'm giving you the background so that you'll understand. You remember the daughter of Jairus and the child of the centurion, how that Jesus commanded a lifeless child to come back alive by the belief of the father. So he casted out all manner of demons, raised the dead, heal all kinds of diseases and sicknesses. But one demon that Jesus didn't cast out, I'm not saying he could not, but did not cast. Are you following me, please? One demon that he didn't cast out is called the demon of poverty. Now, do you know why he wouldn't cast that out? Because if they were castable, Jesus would have casted them out, and by extension, you wouldn't have become a Christian suffering want, need, and lack if those demons were castable. Jesus didn't cast them out because they were not part of the demons that will be casted. You know, when the Bible speaking in the book of Matthew 16 verse 19, Jesus said, behold, I give you the keys of the kingdom. Not one key, not two keys, but the keys of the kingdom. The problem we have is that we want to use one key to open all doors. This is one house, but you can attest with me that the key that opens the lock here is not the same that opens the lock here. True of us. The one that opens this lock is not the one that opens that one. You want to use prayer and faith to open healing, which is possible, but it cannot open finances. So you cannot use prayer to bring down money. So instead of Jesus to cast that demon out, he gave us the secret on how to activate the generational blessings that God deposited in us at creation. According to the book of Genesis 1 verse 28, which carries 5 creational mandates: the ability to be fruitful, The ability to what? Multiply. The ability to what? Replenish the earth, subdue the earth, and have dominion. They were all given to us by default. As you are seated there, you have that ability. It is like you having a SIM card you bought from a service provider. You slot it into your phone, waiting for the service provider to activate it. If that SIM is not activated, will you use it to make call? Will you? Now, if they send you the codes to activate it, will they come and help you activate it? And if the codes are sent into your phone, you refuse to activate it, waiting for them to activate it, will it be activated? Am I making it simple for anybody here? Are you following me now? So there is a blessing in you waiting to be activated. Are you now with me? Because we are dealing on how to activate generational blessings. Are you coming with me tonight? You know, when we talk about generational blessings, we are not talking about finances. When we talk about generational blessings, we are not talking about prosperity. When we talk about generational blessings, we are not talking about wealth. When we talk about generational blessings, we are talking about the seed that grows financial prosperity and wealth that cannot be quantified. You know why? Because every other thing, wealth, prosperity, riches, finances, they are the fruit of that tree called the blessing. Let me do a little bit of laying a foundation on this. The word blessing came from the Hebrew word berak. All right, berak, I'm not going to go deeper, but it projects 5 dimensional blessings. When Abraham summoned his children, 7 of them, you know only Isaac. After the death of Sarah, Abraham married who? Keturah, and he got 6 sons. In Genesis 25, when you read verse 5 and verse 6, when Abraham summoned all his children, I'm explaining to you Barak. When he summoned his children, the Bible says that Abraham gave all to Isaac. But to the sons of Keturah, what happened? Verse 6. But unto the sons of the concubine which Abraham had, gave gifts and sent them away from Isaac his son while he yet lived. In other words, Abraham didn't want to wait until he died before he read his will. His will be read. Look at this. Unto every other son, Abraham gave all his wealth. He didn't give Isaac one material wealth. He gave Isaac Barak, all the blessing. But to the rest, he gave wealth. I have seen men with wealth, but today they are living beggarly because they had wealth without the blessing. To all the children he gave his wealth, but to Isaac he gave all. We are going somewhere, please. Just come with me gradually. In the days of Isaac himself, Genesis 27 verse 26 down to 29, he gave Jacob in the place of Esau, Barak. He never gave him a bean. Isaac was so wealthy to the point that a nation envied him. You remember, right? And then when sat himself, as he sat preparing himself to join his ancestors, he called Esau. Jacob appeared. We are going down there, and he gave him Barak. I want you to look at this. When Esau came back from hunting, he cried out to the father. Nothing was missing in the house. All the cattle were in place. All all the lands were in place, all the wells were in place. But Esau, who understood this, cried. He said, Papa, does it mean it's only one blessing you have? He did not cry out for wealth. You know why? No one receives berak and languish. When you receive berak, you have gotten the tree that bears the fruit. And I pray for somebody tonight, you will not live here without that tree.